take
more than life.
I wish
with his
more
life.
than anything,
more than the moon.
I wish to go to the festival.
More than life.
I wish.
King is giving a festival.
More than riches.
I wish my cow would give us some milk.
More than anything.
I wish we had a job.
Pal, squeeze, pal.
I wish to go to the
I wish you'd give us some milk or even cheese. I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
Porgo's mother had died.
You, Cinderella, the festival. You wish to go to the festival. The King's festival.
And her father had taken for his new wife
The festival.
a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Look at your nails.
Look at your dress. People will laugh.
Nevertheless, I still wish to go to the festival and dance before the prince.
Ha, 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 ha.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother, well, she was not
I
quite.
wish my son were not a fool. I wish the house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child! What in heaven's name are you doing with the cow inside of the house?
A warm environment might be just what Milky White needs to produce his milk.
She! It's a she! How many times must I tell you only she's can give milk? Why, come in, little girl.
I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I have emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked them out again in 2 hours' time, you shall go to the ball with us.
And perhaps a sticky bun or 4.
Birds in the sky, birds in the eaves, in the leaves, in the fields, in the castles and halls.
Few of those
Come, little birds,
please.
down from the eaves and the leaves, in the fields, out of castles and halls.
Oh, squeeze,
Quick little birds, dip in the ashes, pick and peck and swiftly sift in the ashes into the pot. Listen well, son. Milky White must be taken tomorrow.
But mother, no. He's the best cow.
Was. She's been dry for over a week. We've no food, nor money, and no choice but to sell her while she can still command a price.
But Milky White is my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her! There are bugs on her duds. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump.
But
Son, we've no time to sit and dither while her withers wither with her. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Sometimes I fear you're touched.
Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must be
good of being good if everyone is blind and you're always left behind? Never mind, Cinderella, kind Cinderella, nice, good night, kind, good night. Not that tight.
Sorry.
Claude.
Because the baker lost his mother and father in a baking accident, well, at least that's what he believed, he was eager to have a family of his own and was concerned that all attempts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
We have sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the witch from next door.
We
have no bread.
Of course you have no bread.
What is your wish?
It's not what I wish, it's what you wish. Hey, nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress went on to tell the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child and had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, celery, asparagus, watercress, and vinaigrette and lettuce. He said, all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the yard and in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, ripping up my rabbit and my chappy and my fig. I should have laid a spell on him right there. Could have turned him into stone, or a dog, or a chair, or a... But I let him have the remedy, and I've lots to spare. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No. But you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel.
I thought I'd been more than reasonable, and that we all might live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket? You see, when I inherited that garden, my mother had warned me I'd be punished if I were to ever to lose any of the beans.
Beans?
The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, and then bang, crash, and the lightning flash. No, that's another story. Never mind anyway. Let the big take it. I made my claim to take away the baby they shrieked and screeched, but I did, and I hit her where she'll never be reached. Your father cried and your mother died. For extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified, and laid a little spell on them. You too, son. That your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss, and there's no more scenes in my garden thrives. You see my nectarines, but I'm telling you the same. I tell kings and queens to never, ever, ever mess around with my greens, especially the beans. Listen well, son. Leave Milky White to market and fetch the best price you can. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Now, how much are you to ask?
No more than...
Less than
less than
five.
5.